Yesterday and the day before was extremely windy. My God, the gusts were out of this world. Thought it was going to blow the house over. That'd be a pretty hard wind. But it was out of the southwest, which is so strange to get that this time of year because that's like summertime weather. That's like brings it in warm air from the Gulf. And it was really warm, even our night times was. And so we go one night with an extremely warm night, and then the next night we're going to be having a freeze. Now I know some of you live up north and y'all laugh at me about this. That's okay. Because y'all get really cold up there, and many of you are already battling with snow and shoveling and all that, and in other parts of the world as well, over in the UK and different locations. So a southern boy down here that we get this subtropical weather. Yeah, you know, we take freezes a little bit more serious. We don't have those real heavy setup, you know, basements down the ground, gotta get below frost line type situations. That's why in Texas they took it so hard last winter when there was a major snowstorm, because our infrastructure and our normal building and construction here is not acclimated for those type of temperatures and all. And then, you know, just imagine somebody in the Bahamas, you know, or in the Philippines, they're definitely, you know, not acclimated for a freeze or anything like that. Well, we're 50-50. You know, we do get freezes, but we're a little bit more loose about it all, you know, and like, it ain't ever gonna get that cold. And then it does, and there's billions of dollars worth of damage. Well, that's my weather talk on that. Yeah, so showing there in the footage that a little bit of winterize starting to come out, but man, only like up in the shaded, protected areas on the north sides of buildings and under trees and all, where moisture was held better and a little cooler, because it likes cool temperatures to come out. But all that I seeded in, I think it's become more bird food than anything. I've literally got thousands of these little birds just wiping all of my money away out there. And it's not sprouting because we are lack of rain. This next week they're talking about rain, but I don't think there'll be any seeds left by the time that happens. I think I have fed nature to the max. Yeah, they are just all kinds of stuff scavenging my seeds. Well, I'm standing here. I've got this trailer loaded up again. I got a few more items I'm going to still add in there out of our house and all. But it is just full of stuff to give away again. Now, this time it came out of another rental I haven't showed you guys. I had some people to move out of a 2-story, 3-bedroom, 2-bath, 2-car garage house that I have down at the lake. And I didn't want to put a renter back in it because we're downsizing and we're selling. And they left a bunch of furniture and appliances and all kinds of stuff behind in there. Good stuff. A lot of brand new clothes and stuff, still with the tags hanging on them. Some of that stuff we're sending over, like the clothes. Melinda's laundry ended up good. Brand new stuff, but you know, we want to give it a bath and send it to the Philippines. Kids' toys, brand new. All kinds of stuff spent. Just unbelievable. I mean, we even found like a nice laptop and all kinds of stuff left behind by renters. Just amazing. I put some bicycles out street, nice bicycles. I put them out where people can get them. All kinds of things. You know, like an Instapot we use. There's a brand new Instapot sitting there. All kinds of blenders and mixers and everything. Well, we're doing a big giveaway again. I've got stuff all loaded in there. Like I say, I got a couple pieces of old furniture out of my house I'm wanting to get rid of too. And I'm either going to go back to the same family, let him worry about distributing it amongst people he knows, or I'll find another family. But I'm going to do it again, and we are clearing stuff on out. So when we're out here having a little chit chat with each other, I want to tell you some things on the Philippines. There in the Philippines, in our province in Iloilo, things have really opened up quite a bit. I was gave information that they're in the city of Iloilo, like in the Smallville district, which is like the happening place. That's the place to go, you know, Smallville, and over near Mega World and all. That some of the clubs like MO2 Ice Bar and all that they have opened up. They got bands again. They're not forcing the face shield thing and all that. That's good news to hear. That is some really good news to hear. And the family's informed us, you know, that it's really opened up quite a bit. They have went up to a I don't know if you call it a higher level or a lower level, but a less strict quarantine. And so that's some promising news for us returning and all. You know, you're not having to get travel passes to go into the city and all of that. So that's good for us returning. Hope it stays that way. We're really excited for that. Other Philippine news. So we have a couple that are viewers that live over in the neighboring province to us there on Panay Island. We live in the Iloilo province. They live in the Antique province, just outside of San Jose. They're from Canada. Saskatchewan, I believe is how you say it. So he too is a farmer, but he's a farmer on a lot bigger scale probably than I am. And they raise grain. So it's kind of nice. He enjoys, you know, watching our farming down here in Texas and all as well. It's Mark and Kathy. And we've communicated once before, but he called me up yesterday. Man, we talked on the phone forever. It was a really good conversation. And I look forward to seeing them, hopefully, over in the Philippines. He's having a little similar situation, or a lot similar situation, to I did on his, out of nowhere, his blood pressure spiked after getting the vaccine. Yeah. And not saying it's tied to it, just saying sure is a lot of coincidences, you know. And now he's not an overweight person or nothing like that. In fact, he probably would think, he said he weighs somewhere like between 150, less than 180. I think he said around 150, and in pretty good health. And so his blood pressure had been really good, and now all of a sudden it spiked even higher than mine did, and it's got him concerned, and they don't know whether to make their trip or not. So they really want to be there, and they haven't been there in a while to their house. They have a house there in the Philippines. They're really wanting to winter out like I do, farmer, wintering out in the Philippines, and want to get back to their house they have there, a cute little home, and enjoy their time in the Philippines together. So everybody keep your prayers and thoughts together for Mark and Kathy, that they make it back over there to the Philippines and have a really good time, and that his blood pressure gets under control. He's been checking it. He said it's going down back, you know, low and normal like mine is right now, but it seems like it spikes real easy with stress or aggravation or anything like that, and it wasn't doing that before. So who knows, but he's getting checked out, and he's trying to make that decision, go or don't go, you know, go or don't go. But he says he does notice that his stress levels and all just drop out of sight when he's in the Philippines. So I tell you, it might be the healthy choice for him then, return to the Philippines. But anyway, keep old Mark and Kathy in your thoughts and prayers, and that maybe they'll make it on back over there to the Philippines. He's planning this January as well. I hope I see him there. I really do. Take a little time today and do some winterizing here on the fifth wheel. I had filled the freshwater tank up here a while back, and I thought I might work on my shop down there and use it down there for facilities and stuff while I was working, but that didn't transpire. Too many irons in the fire. So I need to get all the water drained, the lines flushed, and RV antifreeze in it, and get it winterized. So that's one of my tasks for the day, is getting that done. What if it decided to dip on down, you know? So you need to be prepared, and I should have already had this done a month ago, but we've had really warm weather. So I'm going to go ahead and go around and do a few little winterizing things, check antifreeze in the tractors and in the trucks, and cover up some water hydrants, some spigots as some people call them. It is that time of year, and our trip is just becoming weeks away before we return to the Philippines. Funny, we're here back in this fifth wheel, and Melinda said, here, we're about to put it. She said, what is that? I said, heck, those are turnips growing, and they're scattered all around in here. Here's another one. See that turnip growing?
Here too.
Here's one.
Maybe we throw some seeds.
Yeah, maybe when I was cleaning out the shed here or something, there must have been some turnip seeds. Look at that. That was just growing right on the very top of the ground.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah, and there's just
cool.
scattered turnips. That's pretty funny. Yeah, there's the bird stealing all my seeds. Shh. Shh.
That is pretty, but just
Stealing all my seeds. They are loving it, and I'm mad. Man, that was a bunch of money to feed nature. That is nice.
That is
These
cool.
could of course grown big, but
Yeah.
we've got to back the vehicle in here, so we'll harvest them as they are. But that's just a surprise gift from God right there.
Yeah, I remember
Yeah.
when Dad was still alive. You know,
We were always planting turnips,
Yeah.
but we're planting whole pastures full of them
Yeah, oh, that's
for the wildlife and for the deer. So I bet I spilled some turnip seeds that we had here, or we're just cleaning stuff and threw them out. There's more here still growing, and I think that that'll be okay when we back in the vehicle in here.
Yeah.
So I was telling Melinda, you know, that you not only eat the turnip, you can eat these greens here too, the leafy greens, turnip greens. I thought she had them with me once before, but she don't know how. She can get on her little phone and Google it up. Can you get all oogly googly?
Well, I'm gonna ask Mr. Google.
Ask Mr. Google. But yeah, just she can boil these up right here, and you can cook them up. I told her a lot the same way you do like pechay, bok choy,
Oh,
spinach.
okay.
You can just use it the same.